Thanks for tuning in to Health Advocates Ask the Expert series, our monthly show about trending topics in healthcare. I'm your host, Courtney Preiser. In today's episode, we're joined by Jessy Paull to talk about financial wellness for employees, a timely topic following the holidays, but important year-round. Jessy specializes in helping organizations both design and implement effective financial wellness programs. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
To set the foundation, how do financial issues or stress affect employees and in turn their organizations?
You know what, Courtney, that is a really great question. Despite what we see in the headlines today, that, unemployment is going down, the stock market is going up, employees really are more than ever concerned about their financial well-being. So if you think about someone who's struggling financially, it's not just that financial issue. It really has a ripple effect into all other areas of their lives. Their relationships, their total sense of well-being, their physical health can be impacted. So it is really important for folks that are struggling in that way to get support from their employer organizations. It no longer can they really ignore that aspect of an individual's total health and well-being.
Makes sense. So how do financial wellness programs then help those employees?
They give them a really great starting point. I think any of us will recognize that if you're in a financial struggle or having an issue, that it can be really intimidating.
Oh, sure.
The financial service industry, much like the healthcare industry, seems very complex. It can almost feel like it has its own language. So that can be really intimidating to step into and get the right support that you would need as an individual.
Absolutely.
So having that program through your employer really gives a safe place to start.
Reduces some of the overwhelmed feeling that can happen.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the resources then that are typically available in the most effective financial wellness programs?
We typically see as a key point to make sure that it will address anyone's issue really from a multi-generational standpoint. You want to have content and resources that support the millennial population all the way to the boomers. Additionally, you want to provide multiple access points, phone, web, app, as well as integrated referrals from other well-being programs that an organization may offer. And I would say the last and the most key is that personalized support from a financial professional, whether that's telephonic, whether that's in person, that's really key. Everyone feels like their situation is unique and want to address it in a one-on-one manner.
Really personalize the approach so that they get their needs and goals met.
Yep.
So how can financial wellness programs then be incorporated or integrated with some of the other health and well-being benefits that employers offer?
In my opinion, it's absolutely crucial to integrate a financial wellness program into an organization's overall health and well-being strategy. Much for the reasons that we talked about just a minute ago, that an employee with a financial issue, that really has a ripple effect into all other areas of their lives. So when you're able to have it in an integrated scenario where you can get referrals and support in much more of a holistic manner, it makes it's a much more successful program.
Makes sense. So then how is the Health Advocates financial wellness program unique in the industry?
Health Advocate, we design our programs with integration in mind. We have all of the components that you would need, the resources. However, we're designed to be able to integrate into an organization's existing health and well-being strategies. But we also have the experience, the depth and breadth of services to be able to deliver a total health and well-being solution that would be able to address an employee's physical health, financial health, social, and emotional.
Really a 360 approach.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you. This was great. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for tuning in. We hope you like what you just heard, and if so, you can follow us on our social media pages or subscribe to our channel. And join us again next time for another edition of Ask the Expert.